All right, so in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this show called Say Yes to the Dress. And yeah, I've never seen this show before, ever. But yeah, a viewer of mine's linked me to this video and recommended that I make a video about this show. For those of you who don't know anything about this show, here's the description. It says, inside Kleinfeld Bridal, the Manhattan-based bridal salon that is arguably the world's finest. More than 250 professionals, most of them veterans from the shop's early days in Brooklyn, bend over backward to make each bride's experience unforgettable. Okay, that sounds kind of interesting. I'm intrigued. Part bridal story, part fashion maker, and part family therapy session. Each Say Yes to the Dress episode looks at the personalities and craftsmanship that comes into play as the Kleinfeld staff go to sometimes extreme lengths to realize each bride's dreams. Okay, so yeah, now that I've got that out of the way, let's just jump right into the video. So, Emanuela says she wants something extra big, fluffy, and obnoxious. You know, size does matter for women. Not always, but most times. But you know, for dresses that aren't so big, that are a bit on the smaller size, you know, they have their special place in the world. I like how she just nonchalantly scoots the girl in the red jacket to the side like, bitch, get out the way. I'm trying to show these poor peasant workers just exactly the type of dress I'm looking for. She was like,
What's a budget we should be respectful of today?
Dad's looking around. You're looking at Dad. He's looking around. So what's like the cap on this? Like, what would you like to cap it off?
10? Is that too much or too little?
is $10,000 too much or too little for a ball gown? You see, these are the problems of super rich people. They don't know what's too much or what's too little. They actually have so much money to blow that they don't have a budget for anything. Oh, what a shocker. She's bad at math. Who would have saw that coming? Huh, I'm surprised, man. You'd think after having such a rich dad that he could afford the world's best education for his little girl. But nope. Looks like she's as dumb as a bag of rocks. And also, I gotta clarify that just because you're not an expert at math does not mean that you're dumb or stupid. But all I'm saying is you should at least know the basics of multiplication, like multiplying by 2. Said every spoiled rich child of a millionaire ever. I mean, of course you're not going to care about the money because it's not your money and you didn't work for it. I mean, my God, it's like someone took all the worst parts of Kim Kardashian and made a human. And the creator of that human is her dad. I mean, apparently she's getting married and her dad is treating her out to buy a wedding dress. But clearly she feels as though that she's obligated to having this dress.
That's okay.
I'm assuming this is the mom, that's the dad. I wonder what the hell they do. What kind of jobs do they have? They probably have millions and millions and millions in the bank. Look at those rich smiles. Quite literally, rich smiles. Because they probably replaced all their teeth with those fancy veneers that doctors can install in your mouth to make your teeth look extra crispy white. And you know, even though the dad is smiling, I can't really tell if he's actually happy inside or if he's just really hurt deep down inside. I mean, behind that smile, for all we could know, he could just be on the brink of collapsing in tears. And how much money he's gonna have to be spending today.
I'm okay with the
If I were the dad and I was gonna purchase a $16,000 dress for my daughter, I'd buy the dress, right? Because what choice do I have? She's my daughter, and apparently daughters always get what they want. So I buy the dress, I let her wear it for her wedding day, and I yoink that shit right back after she's done. Right after that ceremony, I yoink that shit right back, and I return it. I return it to the store and get all my money back. But oh wait, what if the store has a no return policy? Holy shit. Then that means my plans would be ruined and that I couldn't return the dress and would now just be $16,000 poorer.
12 seconds later.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.
So Emma loves this era.
Out and about.
He says, hip to be square. A song so catchy, most people probably...
Like the lady said, save that for the club. Save that for a party or something. And not for your wedding day when literally both sides of the family are going to be watching you walk down the aisle, making your way to your future husband while you have your milk jugs just bouncing up and down as if they have no chill. Damn, dad just had a heart attack, bro. He said, wow, really? And just shook his head in disappointment. I don't know. We might have to whip out his pain meds real fast before this man collapses. Honestly, I'm praying for his soul right now. Look look on that man's face says it all. And of course, the mom is out here looking as happy as a spring chicken because she's not going to be the one paying for any of this. But at least the dress is now down to $8,100. That's $8,100 for those of you who don't know. And knowing this girl, she probably thinks that $8,100 means $81,000. And depending on how you look at it, that can be a good or bad thing. But yeah, honestly, if I were him, would have immediately got up and said, take my money. Because at least it's not $16,000, you know? He could have been $16,000 less rich about an hour ago, but now, hey, they whipped out something that's half the price. I'm not entirely sure what the prices usually go for, but I am pretty sure that if dresses are typically that expensive for a wedding, then a lot more people just simply wouldn't be getting married. Or people would just be getting married in some regular ass clothes. Like, fuck you, dude. Pull up to the wedding in some Crocs, some dad shorts, a ball cap, and your favorite anime shirt. Honestly, that'd be a hell of a lot cheaper. And you wouldn't have to deal with the annoying ass preparation of getting into a suit or a dress. Life would be so much more easier. And maybe we will one day get to a point like that where all are not given anymore about buying $16,000 dresses just so that you could wear it one time on your wedding. But based on my observations of where humanity is going, that's never gonna happen. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know down below in the comments. What are your thoughts about daddy's girl trying on this $16,000 dress and her actually getting it, but for half off? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. And if you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Subscribe and turn on notifications, of course, so you can always be alerted whenever I upload a video. And with that being said, it's Destiny, and I'll see ya in the next one.